Okay, this is like the most important thing for me. This was where the idea came for this design. Don't call me crazy just yet. This is me turning the Nike logo into a teddy bear fabric. Like, I want this to be like fluffy. Let's make these shoes 3D. So this is supposed to be super fluffy. This is gonna be so cute. Okay, I've never seen this done before, so I think it's gonna give. I'm gonna do subtitles and kind of explain everything. Now, some people might call me crazy, but I also think the shoelaces could be fluffy. Like, I think this could look cool. I'm completely open to the idea that it might not look cool, and we'll just switch that up. So this is me transforming the shoelaces into like a teddy bear fabric. We're slowly creating a visual identity with fashion with these videos. I hope they don't think this is just a design of clouds and they're only gonna send me a pair of Air Force 1's with clouds painted on it in black and white. That would be terrible. I'm kind of losing track here. I'm trying to find where everything is, but I think the best thing for designing shoes would be to do all the basic lines first and the most important things, and then color everything, because we can always change our mind about the colors, but I'm not going to change my mind about the elements that are going to make these shoes from something super basic that you can buy from a store to something that I want it to be. Like, this is where fashion meets art meets straight up trash. I'm kind of losing track of this cloud situation. We're approaching the last shoelaces. Okay, I just want to say it's so much easier to just draw on top of something. Okay, so these are supposed to be the shoelaces. I'm gonna paint a few details here. I'm trying to tell them that these are not clouds. Now tell me why these are looking more and more like clouds every time I add one more. It either looks like teddy shoelaces or deep fried shoelaces, and somehow I'm happy with both. So on the very top there's like this little part here with the Nike logo, and honestly it's kind of ugly. It's kind of not my favorite part of the shoe. Even though I do like Air Force 1's, I think I'm gonna make it fluffy as well, because I don't want to see it. Don't show me the Nike logo. I get it. I mean, it's right there. We get it, Nike. You made the shoe. Congratulations. Well done. It's kind of giving. It's giving cloud, black and white cloud, but it's gonna give something else. When the paint comes on, you don't want to miss this. This is a lot. We're making these shoes 3D. We're adding fluff to the shoes. So obviously, I don't want to get too crazy with everything else because I know that it will just be too much. So I do want to paint this little area here. So I'm just going to kind of go over it. I don't necessarily want them to do the black lines, but if they draw them on, I'm okay with it. It's just gonna look very cartoonish in real life. Wow, that was really difficult to make this look smooth. There's a little detail in leather around the shoes. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of like wavy, and I actually think this is such a cool part of the shoe, but because most of the Air Force 1's are white and this part is not really noticeable, I kind of want this part to stand out. If you're thinking I'm doing a lot, I promise you I'm not doing a lot, and you will see that this is going to be relatively simple. Personally, I don't wear shoes that aren't white. I have a rule, I only wear white shoes. First of all, the same pair of shoes. They were expensive. What I'm trying to say is I only wear white shoes, so I don't want to do too much to them. I want them to be relatively simple. So all I'm doing is making this area stand out because I want them to know that this is one of the areas that I want to customize. People take shoes very seriously. I have no idea why, but it's true. People take shoes very, very seriously. So I'm scared of the reception to this because people hate shoes these days. I should trust my vision more often. Sometimes I don't trust my vision. This is a mental note to myself. Trust the vision. Trust that vision like your Raven. I do want to do some actual drawing on the shoes because obviously this is what makes sneaker art such a cool thing. I'm going to keep it relatively simple. I am going to make them kind of like cool, chill, aesthetic vibes. That made no sense. I'm just saying words and I'm going to do whatever I want. Catch up or don't. See, that's way more honest. I love when I'm refreshingly honest with my audience. I'm just doing what I want. How about that? So, I want to do a couple sparkles. When she says we don't have a sparkle, my shoes beg to differ. This is not the easiest thing to draw. It seems like a very simple shape, and that is why I chose it. But it's surprisingly like, why does it come out looking like that? I might get carried away here. I already know that I'm going to. No one can stop me. I saw a sign, but I can't read. Okay, so I'm just going to basically make these little sparkle stars, whatever you want to call it. I kind of wanted to draw something that wasn't very strong, that wasn't going to catch too much attention. It just looks pretty. That's all I want. Something that looks pretty. So some can be bigger, some can be smaller. I don't really care. I want them to do whatever they want with it. Okay, maybe I should have done tinier ones in the front, so this is not a very aggressive shoe to look at. Like, if you want to have the sparkliest shoes in the world, and if you want to flash people right as they greet you, like right head on, maybe you should. Maybe I should do that. So this looks kind of great, so I am going to add a few more. Yes, we're not done. Why did you think I would be done? I'm not done with the fluff. I'm gonna teddy bear these shoes even more. I am going to make this little detail in the back. I don't like the parts of the shoe that have like logos. I'm like, don't put logos on the shoes. I want a clean shoe. No writing, no logos. This is the official teddification of my shoes. Teddification? The teddy fabric is teddying. That's all I want to know. Oh, this one came out so satisfying. Ah, I ruined it in the end, but did you see that? I'm like, who was that? Picasso? Like, did Picasso just possess my hand for a second? Quick, paint one really quickly so I can sell it on eBay. I can already hear people screaming, these shoes look ugly. I'm gonna do one more sparkle here. Maybe one here. Keeping it simple, so I'm gonna stop right here. That is it. This is what I want from my shoe. I want teddy fabric. I want to make them fluffy. I want the shoelaces to be super fluffy. Like, I just want it to look so cute and like, oof. Is it a teddy bear? Is it a shoe? The base of the shoe. Is it giving or is it not giving? It's giving! It's sparkling. It's so fluffy. The fluffy is fluffing. I love this. I'm proud of this. Okay, I know this is what everyone is waiting for. The collars. This is the most fun part. Let's give actual personality to the shoes. Okay, so we're gonna start with the teddy logo. And obviously, I want to make this teddy bear inspired. Not only I think this will be really cute for the texture, I also think this will match the outfit that we've made in the previous episode for this series. So this is supposed to be like a very light brown kind of thing, maybe like a beige. I think this is gonna look really cute. Neutrals are really great to pair when you're a colorblind person, so thank you for existing, neutrals. I'm gonna make it just a little bit lighter, just to add some details with the fluff. Okay, these details are detailing a little bit too much, but just so they kind of know this is supposed to be like sticking out, like some 3D effect. It kind of just looks like the Nike logo is going through puberty and growing a few pimples. Should we do the little details around it as well, or is this too much? Are we going a little too crazy with details? No, that actually looks really cool. So I'm just going with the lighter color. Okay, it's kind of giving. It looks 3D now, right? I'm like looking at it, trying to decide. The thing about me is I have an incredible ability to gaslight myself into believing things. It's beautiful. Thank you to those of you who've been experiencing it for years. So I'm gonna paint this in the exact same color, just so the makers of the shoes don't have to go through a whole lot of different fabrics. So I'm not gonna pick too many of the fluffy colors. But I also think this is gonna look really cute here. In my head, this is like a really cute, like brownish color, but I'm also colorblind, so what do I know? And then we're gonna do the little details as well. The moment I actually learn how to use this app, like, it's game over. Picasso is about to take over more than my arm. Picasso, stop. Every single time I mention dead people and I make jokes about, like, famous figures who have passed, my Google Home just literally came on for no reason. Every single time. This house is haunted and this is why I'm moving, and I'm not even making this up, it's the truth. First of all, this looks like a graham cracker. That would have been really cute, a graham cracker Air Force 1's. Second of all, this is so much better than having the Nike logo on there. No, thank you. Nike, please don't. And you know what? We might as well do this one in the same fabric. Maybe they're gonna make these connect, which actually would be kind of cool. Great, this looks really cool. I like everything about this. I am going to grab the lightest color here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is creating things that shouldn't have been created. My parents when I was born. I'm gonna grab the lightest color and I'm actually going to paint this just slightly lighter. I almost want like a more towards the white kind of color. Yes, this is exactly what we want. Okay, this is gonna be really cute. So this is just a little bit lighter because, like I said, I only wear white shoes and I would hate if my shoe is becoming too dark, so I don't want to add too many things and make this too heavy and then they stop looking fresh. The only reason why I'm making this video is because you guys really enjoyed the previous one where we design clothes. If you guys really enjoyed this one as well, I might do it with different shoes, like maybe with Converse shoes, Vans. That would be really cool. So you know what to do, support the content if you want more content. It is the way of life. It is that simple. I'm worried the color might be a different color than what I'm hoping for, because I was kind of going for like something light beige. Okay, this is looking really cute. Maybe you've done something. Who would have thought? We're going to add some detail just around it. That might be too much detail, but it'll be fine. I like adding detail to things because I know that's how the designers will understand what I actually want from it. So it doesn't look too flat, so they know, you know what? I don't like the detail added on this one. We're undetailing this one. Okay, this looks great as it is. I know you're probably thinking, I also don't want this to be all brown and beige, so I am going to introduce other colors. And by other colors, I mean colors that I am not colorblind towards, and that is blue. I am going to add like a really pretty shade of blue. I am going to paint this whole strip here in this color. Wait, I think I can just drag the color. See, this is why a lot of you were like, just drag the color. I dragged the color. Look at this. Looks like I'm watching the Cartoon Network. Oh, I need to drag it on top of the layer. Okay, but you know what? There's nothing like doing manual labor. I fully understand that there's basically two possibilities. The first one is they're going to just assume that the black lines are just limits. The second one is they're actually going to draw the black lines on the shoes. And that would be really funny as well, because it's going to make the shoe look like cartoon animated. So it's whatever they want it to be. I'm going to put no instructions in regards to the black lines. It's really beautiful, the combination of the blue and the beige. It's just very like fresh. Should we do a little detail? They might think this is a shadow. I myself don't even know if this is a shadow, so I'm just going to do it regardless. And we'll see what happens. So now I'm going to take one of the colors and just paint some of the sparkles in blue. So you might have thought that I was going to paint them in yellow, but no. I actually want to do a few different shades of blue because I think it's going to make this look still fresh, but kind of give it some dimension. I'm going to just randomly pick some and paint them in different shades of blue. So some will definitely be brighter, some will be darker. If I had to pick a favorite color, it would probably be blue for the simple reason that it's a comfort color for me. Like when you're colorblind, there's some colors that you just know that you don't see them the same as everyone else because it's pretty easy to figure out when you're colorblind. Whenever there's a color that you feel like you can see like everyone else, it's like my comfort color because I know that whatever happens, I am not looking like an idiot. When I wear this collar, when I talk about this collar, I'm just going to not sound like an idiot. Okay, so this is gonna be really cute. And if it isn't, it's okay as well. I'm gonna gaslight all of us into thinking that this looks amazing. I should make a TED talk on how to gaslight audiences into thinking that something is better than it actually is. So maybe a color slightly more yellow, slightly more towards yellow. Okay, I don't think that is towards yellow. That's towards yellow, right? So I'm still gonna keep it within the same like neutral kind of vibe, and I'm gonna paint a few more kind of with the same colors. Obviously this is more like an indication, especially when you do colors. They obviously don't have to do it exactly the way we're doing it just because it's impossible, so they just will look at it and decide whether we're worth it or not. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're not worth it. I use an iPad like I'm finger painting in preschool. Maybe I'm gonna add a little details in some of them. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but this is actually meant to be painted on, so it's entirely possible they're actually going to do these little details. That would be really cool, because I actually think that looks really cute. And we're gonna add some details on this one as well. What if they think that this is meant to be like jewels, like jewelry? My Air Force Ones are gonna be bejeweled. So if that happens, it's gonna be a little more sparkly than I was anticipating. Like this was supposed to be a drawing. I think this is kind of making everything look like it's glowing. I don't know if it's gonna pay off, but we already started. Do you know when you start something and then it's too late? Even if it looks bad, I would never admit that I wasted time. The only thing left is I want to paint this little detail. I'm going to basically paint it in a very light color. Okay, this actually looks really cute with the beige. It's very like pastel, dreamy vibes, like clouds and teddy bears vibes. I'm going to carry on with this. This is the first time I think that we're drawing on an actual picture, and I am obsessed with this. I'm about to come up with custom everything, and I cannot wait to zoom out. I'm like, arm, work faster. This shoe is not gonna paint itself. Come on, hurry up. So this is basically it. Like, I know you might think that we've done a lot, but considering some of the shoes, some of the custom Air Force Ones that I've seen, where people are drawing like snakes and dragons and the Nike logo, you might think it's a lot, but for my aesthetic, I think this will be perfect. At the end of the day, it's my shoe. Any complaints are between me and my bank account. This is the custom shoe that we made, which I'm gonna call it a teddy bear sparkly blue shoe. A Teddy Ocean shoe. That is the theme. 3, 2, wait, that looks really cute, right? It's still white. It's still very much a white shoe. You guys know I only wear white shoes. So it's still very much a white shoe, but it's just something. I am going to write what everything is meant to be because this could be anything for all we know. I have trust in the designers, just not that much trust. This, and this. It's supposed to be painted. Oh, and this as well. This and this and this, it's supposed to be fluffy. I don't know how they're gonna make shoelaces fluffy, but I don't really care because now I need to see it. I want my shoes. So this is the final shoe that I've designed, and we sent exactly this to a 1-star, poorly rated, and a 5-star, highly rated trainer's shoe designer artist. This is the shoe from the 5-star. I spent so much time on the website looking at the most beautiful custom shoes from like Converse shoes, Vans, Air Force 1's, just the most amazing, beautiful painted details. Now, what we requested was a mixture of painted with 3D elements, so I have no idea what it's going to look like, but we're about to find out. So the price for the 5-star rated Air Force 1's was $450, which is a lot of money, but the shoes actually cost over $100, just the shoes alone. So I guess the rest of the money is for labor. We will be the judges of that. I hope it's the Teddy blue sparkle shoe of our dreams. I did not expect it to actually come out on the shoebox, but I think that's what it is. We had one job, we opened this upside down. It's like my birthday, Christmas, all in one. So it's the Air Force 1 box. So this is our custom designed Nike Air Force 1's from a 5-star rated trainer's designer. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that is... No, because you guys don't understand. This is the coolest shoes that I've ever seen, and it's strangely reminiscent of our drawing. I've got a picture of the drawing right there. I'm like trying to decide, is it? My favorite thing is immediately this side here. I love the way they've done this, and this was the best decision that we've ever made, to connect the back with the side, because it actually looks really cool. It makes the shoes look so unique. I'm not sure about the shoelaces. The shoelaces is kind of what I asked for, but at what cost? They even come with this, so this is like professional. Oh my god, that is incredible. Look how they've done the collar detail. I mean, we're going to see a side by side in a second, but we did design this exactly the way it is. I can't even tell, is this sprayed? Is it 3D printed on here? Because it looks perfect. It's super smooth and like the sparkles. I love it. I mean, I can see that some of you guys might be horrified by this design, but honestly, if I thought about like my personal aesthetic, my personality, this is it. Wait, we didn't ask for this. This is new. They added a little blue detail at the end to kind of tie the whole thing. Like, it's details like that. We made teddy shoes. No, because this is too cute. This is actually insane to me that this is hand painted. Is it though? Because it's too perfect. Do you guys see what I mean? I can't figure it out honestly, but like, why does this look like designer shoes? Am I crazy for thinking this look like designer shoes? Either that or clown shoes, which honestly, it's kind of a vibe. When you see both of them like this, like we're gonna put them on, we're gonna see them actually the way they look, because shoes are so, like, it really depends on what it looks like on you. I still think this is really cool. I really like them. They kind of look like bowling shoes because of the stars. Okay, maybe let's not say that because it might be offensive to the poor guy who's made them. My favorite thing, definitely this. I'm so glad we did this. And look, I don't know how they've done that, how they glued this, but it feels professional. Like the finishing on it, it's like there's nothing is coming out of here. Like not a single bit of fur is coming out. It looks so professional that I'm kind of convinced that Nike is actually making these. If Nike makes furry shoes, guys, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm getting my 1%. That's all I want, 1%. Just to really shut me up. I want to put them on so badly. That's how much I like them. But like, I'm not sure about the fluffiness of the shoelaces. Like, I feel like if we remove them, I'm not going to, because I'm sure I'm never going to put them back. If we remove the shoelaces, it might look either cleaner or worse. If you really look closely, like right here, you can kind of see that it's been painted manually. The blue just kind of changes and it's not done as perfectly. I can see that someone actually done this, which honestly, it's kind of refreshing to know that they're human. Oh wait, the sparkles in the back. I didn't even notice that. The thing is, my goal was to still have a white shoe, and I feel like I very much have still a white pair of trainers. This is really cool. So much better than the logo. And wait, we haven't even seen this. I can't even show you guys this part. The shoelaces are so strong that I can't even show it to you. My shoe size is a men's size 7, which is, it's a women's 8.5 and a men's 7. This is a very limited one. You have to fit into the shoe. It's like a Cinderella giveaway. This is really great. I really do like them. I need to see how they fit on me, because some shoes I put them on, I'm like, it's too much. Others, it's like they look crazy and somehow it just works with my personal style. So I think it's very much dependent on whether you can pull off a shoe or not. And this is a lot to pull off. It's like walking on sparkling teddy bears. I love that they respected the colors. Like, this is lighter and this is darker and this is the same color as this and the same color as the back. That is exactly what we've done. Like, even the sparkles in the front are in different shades of blue. I didn't even notice that they've done the line around it. This is kind of incredible. I'm seeing if there's like my address somewhere or something. Wait, are these the same size? Wait a second. These are a different size than what I asked. Are you kidding me? Are these different shoes than what I ordered? These are Air Force 1s. That's what it says on the box as well. What a start. Why is this so difficult to open? They're like, please don't open it. Don't open the shoe. It'll be 20 years until I can get... This is the same custom design, but this time around from a poorly, and I mean poorly rated designer. 3, 2, 1. What in the 5-minute craft is this? I forgot to mention. This was $250, which is cheaper than the other one, but it's also this. It's got pieces of glue on it. There's like, you will not be able to see this on camera, but you just have to believe me. There's literally hot glue. These are hot glue pieces. I'm surprised they used glue because it looks like... Do you see how it's fluffing up already? They've done the black line, like, this is what I wanted. I knew one of them was gonna do the black lines. It looks like it's been done by a literal child. This looks like it was done with Sharpies. I mean, the elements are there. Why is there like a random line? Was this an attempt at like graphic design? It's literally hot glue. The shoelaces are so ugly and somehow the best part in this. They didn't even... Oh, they did paint it, but it's so bad. They tried painting it, this little detail, and the color is actually a better color match than the other one. It's more like a light blue, but at what cost? Like, if you really get in there, someone had the audacity of charging $250 for this. This is why they only have practically 1-star ratings. I don't even want to see the other one. The worst part of this, there's 2. And they consistently leave pieces of hot glue. Like, at least clean the hot glue. Wait, are my fingers going blue? Wait, the paint is coming off. Are you kidding me? I can't make this up. The paint is literally coming off. Not this one, but I think it's the sides. I don't know if they know that it's bad and it's just a scam, you know? It's just like, let's charge them $250 and get the children to do it. This is like, they're about to go to jail for child labor, and if they're not, I don't know which one's worse. This being child labor or not being child labor. This is looking like baby labor. Like, this is not, a child has more of a artistic integrity than to send something covered in hot glue. Somehow, I think the laces are kind of similar to the other ones. Actually, they're completely different. These are literally falling apart, look. There's like fluff coming from it. It's also the wrong color. This was supposed to be darker. This was supposed to be lighter because I didn't want this to be too heavy in the front. But I mean, doesn't even matter. Do you guys see that? There's like a Sharpie outline. Do you know how I know this is not Sharpie? Because Sharpies don't transfer after. Something here is transferring. Look. Look. $250. These are not worn shoes, they're brand new, I will give them that. These are not worn. Some of their reviews said that they sent custom shoes, but secondhand. These are brand new shoes. I think they're the wrong size though. I mean, I'm gonna try them on and see if they feel tighter, but it's giving the wrong size. But they are brand new, there's no way around it. We're gonna be fair. They're just really poorly made. They're honestly, if one of you guys is like, you know, if you have an Etsy shop, you do DIYs for people, I mean, this is really bad. Like, really bad. What even is this? I already did, like, the most basic drawing. Imagine if I actually drew, like, animations, like teddy bears. Maybe we should do that for the next one, because I kind of want to see how they would do that. See, from far away, this kind of looks cute, right? And then you see the details, and it's just a bunch of stuff covered in hot glue. We never asked for this. Why did they paint the stitches? The stitches were just fine. I mean, controversial opinion, I actually like this fabric. I think this is really cute. This is kind of what I was envisioning in my head. It's less fluffy than the other one. I kind of like it, but do you see how it's fluffing up? Like, it's literally falling apart. And the other one, they connected like this. The other one felt professional. I didn't even know it was painted. Only when I really went in and I zoomed in with my eyes. When I zoomed in, I saw that it was painted. This one, you can tell that it's painted because it comes off. My hands are literally blue from this, guys. This is crazy. This is beyond bad. Like, their rating of like 1.8 stars, it's generous. What is with the random lines? My guess is they started something and it kind of went off and they were like, oh yeah, decoration. And then, wait, did they do it in both of them? They did. One of these lines was definitely a mistake and then they just went on with it and did it on both sides. What is this? Setting my wallet on fire directly would have been more efficient. So, we need to do a side by side, but I mean, it's pretty great. I would actually say that the biggest strength of this, it's also the same as the downfall, which is it looks so perfect that it almost doesn't look like an artist made it. It almost looks like someone printed stickers and put it on here, because these sparkles look like this could have been like a Gucci shoe. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. I think the only thing that truly looks different, and once I point it out, you will see what I mean. The shoelaces are just a little bit too thick. I think it literally comes down to that. That is the only thing I could potentially say. They're a little bit too bulky, but I don't know how else they were gonna do it, because what they've done was they created fabric around a shoelace, because I can feel the actual original shoelaces on the inside. I don't know if you can see, they glued them together, so I actually can't open it. But on the inside, there's the standard shoelaces. We're gonna put this on and see them on my actual shoes, but when you see it from the side, it's really pretty. It's very like light, fresh, beachy, magic, teddy vibes, all of that. Honestly, I really like them. I think my favorite thing is the logo. It ended up being exactly the way I wanted, exactly in the color that I wanted, and they connected to the back, which I was telling you that I think it would be interesting if they connect the shoe on the back. I'm so glad they've covered that Nike logo. We're gonna talk about that. One of the biggest differences are this shade of blue is not exactly the same, and this shade of blue is not exactly the same. This one a little more similar. I do wish the blue parts were lighter. I think it would have looked even better, but overall I think they've done a great job. I'm not sure, this is like, I will honestly need to put it on to decide whether I would actually wanna wear these. It's really difficult to look at it. If I saw these in a store, I would definitely think there's something special. They've done the sparkles on the back and on here, so the placements were pretty spot on. And they've also done this on the inside, which I'm gonna have to put it on for this to stand out enough so you can see it, because the shoelaces are so big. That just looks like when a Salem goes to the groomer. That's it. The floor. Overall, very, very happy with this. It was expensive, but I do see that they've tried to perfect this in such a way that they almost look store-bought. Like, if you told me that Nike made these, I'd be like, I see it, surprisingly. Where do we start? I mean, the collars are wrong. They mixed the collars in the wrong places. Like, there was a reason why I kind of separated, so it wouldn't become too messy. This whole thing looks like it was literally drawn by a child. I honestly think a kid does these and just overcharges people, and honestly, that somehow makes it better. I respect that. A child with a dream. Maybe in a few years, you'll be able to do this without going to jail. Maybe in 10 years we'll get a 3-star review. Shoot for the stars. I mean, they can't even shoot for the stars. They tried. Then when I told them to shoot for the stars. It's kind of weird because I feel like they did kind of try to put all the elements. Every single thing that I wanted has been done and more. It's just poorly done. Come on, this is not worth $250. I think the shoes cost close to $100. So this is $150 of work. I'm not being shady, but I would rather just have 2 pairs of shoes. Completely white. I can't even wear this. It's just gonna come off. Are my standards too high? I might be crazy. Like, I might go and read the comments in this video and people are like, don't shade this artist like that. Like, this is pretty great, but like, have you seen this? Have you actually seen it? The more you look, you find like strange things around it. There's still pieces of glue. I've been peeling off glue all morning, all day, all afternoon. I'm gonna be here next week still finding hot glue. I wouldn't be surprised if I put my feet into this and they sizzle because it's covered in hot glue on the inside. These definitely don't look like they were store-bought, which is what the other ones look like. Even though I'm gonna say this combination with this and this, it's kind of giving. That is kind of the vibe that I wanted. Just imagine if this was well made with that clean painting from the other ones. I think it could have been great. Maybe they do have potential. We all have to start somewhere, and we've all seen my videos from as little as a year and a half ago. So, you know, some of us just take a little bit longer. The sparkles ain't sparkling, the fur ain't furring, the teddy ain't tedding, the shoe ain't shoeing, the Nike ain't Niking, the sole ain't soling. Before I put them on, I kind of wanted to do like a side by side, and like, this is like day and night. On camera, the difference is definitely not as drastic as in real life, because in real life, you really can see the finishes. That's really what it comes down to, because the elements are almost placed exactly in the same spots, and all of them have the elements that I asked for. The difference is when you come in and see the detail of the drawings, the detail of the painting. Look at the smoothness of the painting. Like, this is hand painted, and do you see how smooth it is? Now look at these sparkles, and now look at the painting. It is so bad that I can't even give this a 0. I give this a -10, minus infinity. I'm gonna throw this shoe to infinity. That's what I want to do with it. This is crazy because I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this shoe now. Does anyone want this Christmas present? I'll pay you. I'll give you $10 to repurpose this. These shoelaces are even bigger than these ones, and I think that was my downfall. I went too crazy with the shoelaces, so it looks a little silly. The shoelaces made the shoe a little too silly. This is the color that I wanted, darker, lighter. This is the opposite of what I wanted in so many ways. This is clean. This is whatever this is. They've done a black line around it. That cracks me up. The back, this one looks like Gucci. This one looks like caveman painting on a shoe. This looks like you sent a shoe in a time machine to the prehistorical times, and this is what they came up with. I kind of want to put them on one on each feet to see the difference. Now that's going to be interesting. We're gonna start by trying the 5-star shoes, and I just want to see what they feel like, if they fit me. Imagine if this is, I'm pretty sure this is my size, but because there's so much fluff going on here, I don't even know, is this gonna fit me? It's kind of hard to get in there. Wait, it's a whole lot of fluff here. Try my best. Okay. This is hard to get in. I mean, I am wearing wool socks, but these are the socks that I wear almost every day. I mean, not this exact same pair. Sometimes. Like, this teddy bear part here is so difficult. Like, it really is hard. Oh my god. Oh wait, maybe this will look better if I actually tighten them up a little bit more. I need a mirror for my feet like they do in stores. That would make this a lot easier. How would you even tie these shoelaces? There's no space for it. You kind of have to go like... I guess these are kind of cool actually. Wait, I kind of like that. Wait, they look really cool. They look really cool in my socks. Wait! I love them. Maybe I've done something. And it actually, this was not planned, but it looks great with this outfit. Let me put the other one on. See, they need a little bit of styling. See how this looks better? This just looks kind of weird. Wait, it is possible to get this to stand out? How have I done this? I don't know how to get it out. What if I use some kitchen utensils for this? Maybe this is not the move, but I really want to make them match. Ooh. And just like that, a sheep died for nothing. Because this is kind of giving. I was kind of worried because I thought it was too bulky, the shoelaces, but actually, this kind of looks amazing. I love that you can see this. It just looks great. The sparkles kind of look amazing. Honestly, I would wear these all the time. They kind of go with every single one of my outfits because they're just plain enough. I love this. This is amazing. When I saw them, I was a little bit nervous. I wasn't sure. Fit amazing. They are comfortable. I am ready to go shoplifting at Walmart. I'll be arriving in jail fresh as they come. I'm trying to model the shoes for you guys without making it too sexy because I would prefer to pay for that on OnlyFans. Think of this as an OnlyFans free trial. My favorite thing ended up being that the shoelaces are so bulky because it just looks great. Like, it adds some drama. I look like I'm wearing the coziest grandma style trainers, and I love that. That is my favorite thing about these. Now this is going to be interesting. You know, they actually don't look as bad on camera, which sometimes this happens where things look kind of great on camera because it's the details that makes it so bad. This is one of those times. So, oh, this is so tight. I still cannot get that thing to stick out. What is the problem here? I need this to stick out. Cannot get that done. Okay, it's working now. While this sticks out, it's just not as cute as the other one because it's more smooth and not as teddy-like. Nope, I kind of hate that. Yep, let's not do that. Let's try to tuck them in, which is how I would probably do it, actually. There's fluff everywhere. I will say I'm surprised nothing has fell apart just yet. There's still time. Okay, so this is it. I mean, from where I'm looking at from above, they look really ugly. There's no sugarcoating. They look so ugly. The combination of the fluffy shoelaces doesn't go with the fluffy on the side. It's too fluffy and not fluffy enough. And then it just looks so crafty. It's just really crafty. This is the 5-minute craft of shoe designers. I really truly don't know how someone can run a business like this because it looks so crafty. I can enjoy a crafty item. I have an Etsy account. I shop on it sometimes, but this is too much. And also, I keep getting distracted. There's so much fluff coming from these shoes. I'm like, the shoes come with a Deborah's warning. I'm also allergic to it. So this is great. This is the only angle where this looks nice. I'm going to put both of them on just for... I don't know why. To me, it'll be funny to see both of them side by side. Imagine if I went to Walmart like this, with one shoe from a different designer on each feet. So this is it. You will not see a more shocking comparison than this one. I actually really like this. I think this looks really great. I love the fluffiness of it. I would not change the shoelaces, nothing. This looks like Nike Air Force Ones from Wish. Nike's Air Force Ones from an actual talented individual. I'm still salty about the price. Let me make a guess which one you guys want for the giveaway. I mean, I'll still send you this, but it's this one. This is the one. Walk a mile in these Louboutins. This was just incredible. Just a continuation to my fashion series. This is what we're calling it, the fashion series. A little reward if you made it this far in the video. I'm obviously giving these away. I love them. I would honestly wear them every day, but I do think this is gonna make someone really happy. I want to send this to one of you guys. If you're watching this video before the 28th of February, you're in luck. The giveaway is still happening. I will send you these shoes and I hope they make you happy the way that these did not make me happy. I'm actually sending both of them to you guys because I'm just gonna go get rid of this. I would rather give this to one of you and you'll make something out of it maybe. So I'm giving them to the same person. I'm not sending this, like, this is not something nice to send to somebody. If you're a shoe size 7 and UK 6 and European 40, leave a comment down below and just say I want the shoes, and I will pick one of you to receive both pairs, and you can trash this. Honestly, it's fine. I will not take it personally. It's simple. Leave a comment down below, say I want the shoes, give the video a like, make sure you're subscribed, because I always, before I pick you as the winner, if I go on your channel and you're not subscribed, my heart would be broken. So let's not do that to my heart. I had an idea to make this out of different popular shoes. I don't know. You guys want to watch this? Do I want to watch this? I'm gonna know once this is edited and I watch it. I'm like, am I having fun right now? Enter the giveaway if it's before the 28th of February, because the shoes are kind of cool with the crazy shoelaces. One thing's for sure, you'll be stopped everywhere and people will ask you about the shoes. Whether they love it or hate it, they will ask about it. I hope you had fun, I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.